Will Alec Manoa make a comeback season or not? That's the big question today. Today, I'll be giving to you 3 players that I think you should look out for this season. Now make sure you watch to the end, as I will be giving my opinions on someone who could earn Comeback Player of the Year. Now before I get started, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel, as I'll be posting a lot more content this year, and I really appreciate it if you like the video as well. And also, if you want to see more videos of topics of your choice, make sure you comment down below and check out my socials and other videos on my channel when you can. Let's start right away with the first player on my list, Pirates third baseman Brian Hayes. Now, the 27-year-old has proven his worth to the Pirates in the last 4 years, mainly due to 3 strengths, the first being his fielding ability. He's fresh off winning a Gold Glove with 6 errors in 122 games. He's a reliable fielder, but is also dominant when batting. Hayes does not strike out much. His 19.8 K percentage proves this, with the league average being 22.1. He also does not whiff often on the fastball. Now, a 2.3 percentage difference might not seem like much, but what will be is his average exit velocity and hard hit percentage. He hits the ball hard 50% of the time, 40% higher than league average, and has an average exit velo at 92.2 miles per hour, which the league average is at 88.4. Now, if you look on his baseball reference page, he struggled in 2021 and 2022, but made a drastic improvement in 2023. Now, with the right tools and an improving team in the Pirates, he could be a big contender to be a top 10 third baseman this season, and that's why I have him on my list. Now, it's really hard to be a really consistent fielder in the hot corner, so that's why I think he should deserve more recognition, and he isn't talked about much. And apart from being a great fielder, he's also a great base runner. He doesn't steal a lot of bases, but he's smart around the base pass, and that's what a team like the Pirates need, to have someone that's able to make smart decisions and, go around third when he should, and when it is there's a big possibility that he will score. And of course, as you know, runs score and runs help win games. Now, Brian Hayes, even though he hits the ball hard, but he doesn't get a lot of home runs, but I think his on-base ability is able to help. It's something you should look at instead of just pure pop. Well, the clip above, of course, you can see he's got the ability to run and stretch it out to doubles or triples, so I think he's a really valuable. Next, I've put Zach Gelof, or however you pronounce his last name, but he's the Oakland second baseman, and I feel like he isn't talked about much. He's won Rookie of the Month in September after his incredible hot start. Gelof is only 24, and this year will be his first full season. Now, with the poverty franchise that the Athletics are, he has no other competition at second base, and will probably get the starting job for how well he did in his short stint in 2023. Within 69 games, nice, he hit 14 home runs. Now, obviously, he's a big power hitter, but has 2 other tools to come with this: great fielding and great base running, and hopefully more to come. As a young, agile rookie, he is quite fast, and he is a consistent fielder. He won't make lousy errors, and is someone that you can rely on to perform on a day-to-day basis. Now, one issue with him, though, is that he has more strikeouts than the league average. Now, we're looking purely at stats here, and he strikes out 27.3% of the time, which is much higher than the league average of 22.1%. But other than that, I don't think there are other things that are really concerning and are worrying to fans, or if they still have fans, but to people that look out for him or watch his ability. He also already has hit 2 home runs this spring training, so I expect him to hit around 20 in the regular season, assuming that he's healthy and does not suffer from any setbacks. So make sure you look out for Athletics rookie Zach Gelof. Now, he's an up-and-coming guy, and he's really underrated. I think no one really knows his name. When you look at the Athletics, the only people that you hear from that are part of their farm system are Tyler Soderstrom, Lawrence Butler, and that's about it. And along with Mason Miller, who I think is a great pitcher, by the way, who unfortunately had a season-ending injury, but he did come to pitch for the later part of the season. I think I would love to see him pitch in the mid-season. With Zach Gelof, they could help boost this Athletics team, and hopefully, with the few off-season moves that they've made and an improving farm system, they will actually boost the Athletics, whether they are called the Oakland Athletics or the Las Vegas Athletics. And at the end of the day, if you think about it, one of these guys could be the next face of the franchise, and they could be the savior for the Athletics. They could be the next superstar, with the likes of Ricky Henderson, Vita Blue, etc. So look out for Zach Gelof, random player, but he could be really, really good this year, and you could be sleeping on him for your fantasy draft or for whatever thing that might require Zach Gelof to be on your team. Now the last person on my list is Alek Manoah. Now hear me out, don't leave the video. I think Alek Manoah will have an incredible comeback season this year, and I know what you're thinking. There's no possible way that someone with such a terrible year after being a Cy Young candidate will be good again. And after his first spring training start, it seems even more likely he'd struggle. But I'm quite positive that he will do well. Let me talk. I'll convince you right here in the next 2 to 3 minutes. Now firstly, if you haven't seen, he's lost a shit ton of weight. He looks so much more fitter now and is definitely more physically capable to pitch with the implementation of the pitch clock, which I believe was his biggest issue, along with his delivery and all the mechanics. This offseason, he's also worked his ass off, and with the tools he already has, he could look at a very positive season. And I think what we call a positive season would be something from 3 to 4 ERA, and the best possible scenario would be if he gets a low 3 ERA, which I think is already extremely acceptable. Now Alex got a lot of great tools. This spring training, he has proved that his velocity has gone up, as his fastball now sits in the mid-90s, and it was in the low 90s before. And he's also got a wipeout slider changeup combination. Now these two main off-speed pitches helps him to get batters to whiff, which will be crucial when tunneling his fastball with his secondary pitches. In this previous season, he has also established himself as a big strikeout guy with a 25.3% strikeout rate, and he also does not walk a lot of batters, as in his Cy Young contending season, he walked batters 6.5% of the time. His command will be the biggest thing to look out for in his next few spring training starts, as it will determine if he is able to get back to his best self. Now, as a Blue Jays fan, I'm praying Manoah is able to show that he still is a dominant pitcher, even in the shaky 2023 season, he will be extremely crucial in the 2 or 3 spot behind Gossman and Bassett. Now, if he won't show his true potential this year, I think and I hope he will next year. Now, let's see how he does, and he looks amazing. Everyone thinks so. All the analysts, all of the Jays players, everyone agrees that he looks brilliant and hopes that he has a great season. So let's see if he is actually able to succeed in the 2024 season. And that brings me to the end of my video. Now, if there are any other names that you think deserve to be on this list, let me know in the comments below. I'd be extremely happy to make a video on them and chat with you guys. You can also check out my Twitter in the description below, where I will post regularly. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you have a great rest of your day.